2019, dude. How was the year for you?
Yeah, ups and downs. New job, weirdness.
Weirdness. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. I mean, for me, it was full of really, really big highs and, the worst lows. At least it feels like it was. It was crazy, dude.
I didn't have to go to any funerals this year, so that's a plus.
That's good.
It's good for me.
It's definitely good. It's definitely good. Yeah, man, it was weird. I just started off the year with 2018 anxiousness and depression. Weighed about 25, 30 pounds heavier, and it just wasn't good. And yeah, I like that part of 2019 where, it was like the beginning of the movie where you were in your lowest. Where the hero's at his lowest. I see everything in movies, man. It's terrible. And throughout the year, definitely didn't reach a good finale.
Life
but
is a 3-act structure.
I like 5-act structures, man. If you know.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's the more the Harmon school.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just something about it where, if the writing is good, you can do either or. They're both basically the same thing. Except like the 3-act structure, the second act is divided. And then the reason why I like it is because if it's good writing, you can have a decent prologue and epilogue, like The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. That's one thing I really loved about that one is it had a really nice epilogue. But that's one thing I didn't like about 2019, man, was a lot of the stuff that came out. Yeah.
There was a lot of stuff everywhere. We all found out that we can't talk about politics anymore without somebody getting violent.
Apparently.
Or thanks to the way social media is, like, instead of hearing somebody else's opinion, we can block that person.
Yeah.
And live in our bubble and think that we're more and more sane.
Yeah. That's one thing I wanted to do with this, though, is, talk with people that that disagree, with either myself or I disagree with them. I think it's important to get those opinions out, man. And, it's okay. You don't have to take it personally. It's just differing opinions.
Exactly. It's not an attack on somebody. It's an exchanging of ideas.
I'd like to think so. But I don't know, man. Some people just take things way too personally.
Oh, yeah.
But that's one thing I learned about myself just recently. Learning a fuck ton about just myself the past month, And like I started the year, I don't know, man. When I grew up, I was never too much of a fearful person. And then like high school, college, really ambitious, like crazy. And I don't know, I think honestly, it's just getting complacent with work and personal stuff.
Oh, I took a gap. Like I went almost 10 years between high school and college. So. Yeah. I get the complacent feeling. Yeah. It's very easy to get into that.
It's terrible, man. And I don't know if it's that coupled with, the need to, be financially, well off, at least enough. Where
that's all it is. I mean, I said this recently. It's like it's the only reason I play the lottery. Like I don't want to do anything crazy. I just want my decisions to not have to be monetarily based. Like
sure,
I don't want to be forced to do something because I've got to pay rent.
That sucks, man.
Yeah, like if I want to if I want to go to Costa Rica for 2 weeks and learn how to play volleyball, it would be cool to be able to do that.
Absolutely. I mean, I'd love to do that. I mean, my thing is to again, like you said, travel. That's a big thing that I've wanted to do. But I know I have a couple of friends that do that. But I think that they just plan it and they make it like, something like this where you make it a thing by focusing on it. Their main thing is doing that with travel.
See, that's my big thing though. Is like I don't like going places by myself. Like,
yeah,
I like if I'm going on a trip or a road trip or even the movies. Like, I would like to have somebody else there because everybody sees things differently. You gotta have that bouncing board of just like I'm experiencing it this way. Is somebody else experiencing it this way?
Yeah.
Or am I crazy? Because I mean, I can get a singular experience off some little squares of paper in my apartment if I try hard enough.
Sure. Oh, what?
Yeah, and that's just my journey that you can't really share with anybody.
Sure.
So when you have the opportunity, it's nice to get other perspectives that
No,
seeing the same thing you are.
No, absolutely, man. I mean, that's one thing that I'd like to do this year is just getting to know people more. Because, I mean, if you could put like a level on, different attributes about yourself when it comes to me talking, especially with other people, once you get in the rhythm, I think it's fairly simple. But breaking into that, getting to know people, new people, meeting new people, that's always been tough. I don't know, unless the situation could call for it. Like if you're at an event, it's almost like a license to be like, oh, I can say, oh, this concert, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Or a party. It's just
A party.
Our
Yeah.
only other option is to get blackout drunk and
Oh,
embarrass
yeah.
ourselves. So
Yeah.
might as well meet some new people.
Why not? Why not? Absolutely.
Either that, or if you ever go to one of those parties where everyone knows each other's but see each other like once a year, it's just like, so yeah, I did this, and this. How you doing? Comparing. What else are you going to talk about?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
My little one's getting big there. you
Oh
know.
man, so many people are having kids.
Oh, I'm in my 30s, man. The majority. I'm the rare exception of my high school class that does not have kids or has been married
I mean,
legitimately.
from the kids' point, yeah, you and me both, man. You and me both. And it's not that I don't want them, but I'm not feeling them right now. I want to do so much. And
So many people just do it because it's like the thing that they need to do, or they feel it's an accessory, or this is my milestone for this part. Like,
Yeah.
they don't really like it's it's a handbag.
sure, yeah, a thing, a status, you mean?
Yeah, that you
Yeah.
can just make sure they end up in therapy the rest of their life if you treat them too much like a handbag.
I gotta tell you, man. I mean, I don't think my childhood was crazy. It was, I think, rather normal, middle class, maybe even lower. But shit, things get serious real quick when you grow up. It's nuts, man. So I mean, for the most part, you had a good 2019.
I'm still alive.
That's a good way to look at it.